The best part of waking up is Fonzie on your cup. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm brewing coffee. You might be able to hear that in the background. I got the first cup going right here in my Fonzie cup. We got new comic books, or new old comic books today that just got here that we're going to open up. Came directly to to us from Gratuville. This is my monthly mycomicshop.com order from Gratuville. This isn't part of that order. I went to Walgreens this morning and I found this for $9.99. I love this car, the Dodge Challenger. It's a 1970 diecast by Maisto. I love these cars. Yeah, I'll open it and wheel it around, and then maybe, hopefully, one day my grandsons will play with it. Let's open this up. Alright, that paper. There's not a lot of books this month because I ordered a little bit of different stuff, and this is like not a big order. It's a lot of paper, but there are some cool things in here. Let's get to it. We're gonna deal with those stickers, I think, on the front of the bags. You know, the mycomicshop.com stickers. So we'll see how that works out here in a second. All right, let's see what we got. Let's just pull these out and get this box out of here. All right, let's start with the books, the comics. Marvel 2-in-1 number 19 with The Thing and Tigra. That looks really nice. Jack Kirby cover. I didn't have this issue. Now I do. I'm looking forward to reading it. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here from the Tom Smith Gratu Orloff videos. So if you don't subscribe to Gratu Orloff, you should subscribe to Gratu Orloff. And gosh, it seems like a while now, but I think it's probably only been a couple of weeks, maybe a month. Tom Smith, who has an amazing collection of humor magazines. He's an expert. He's an expert on humor magazines, and they've been doing the history of humor magazines, and they've been looking at great magazines like Cracked and Sick and National Lampoon and lots of other obscure stuff. And that's what this Ground Pound comics is, one of those obscure humor comics that I learned about by watching. Wow, look at that. They're doing a Wally Wood thing. So I learned about this by watching Gratu Orloff with Tom Smith in the humor magazines. So I ordered that. There's going to be a couple more of those. And we were just talking about this guy yesterday on Graphic Man's stream. This is my first time I've gotten a Viking. Well, this isn't the Viking Prince. So that's what I had going. I was confusing the Viking Prince with the Viking Commando. Okay, so I've never read Viking Commando. I'm looking forward to it. This is a great cover. It's one of those dollar comics from '79 from DC was doing these giant books for $1. That's great. Here's something a little bit older. This is a reprint. Marvel Superheroes number 44. Featuring the Hulk, the Submariner, and the Stranger with a Gil Kane cover. It's a reprint from Tales to Astonish, I believe. I'm not sure which issue, but I needed this one. I did not have this in my run in either the reprints or Tales to Astonish, but now I've got the reprint. Korg, 70,000 BC. Now we're talking. So this is another purchase influenced by the great Gratu Orloff. So I was watching Gratu Orloff, and one of his guests sometimes is a guy named Charlton66. And this is a guy who is an expert on Charlton comics. And I was watching a stream about Charlton with him and Gratu, and it made me want to go over and add some Charlton comics to my shopping cart. So this is Korg 70,000 BC. You know, it's a comic book about some cavemen based on a live-action Saturday morning television series from the 1970s that I used to watch. I only have one issue of Korg that I've had since I was a kid that I purchased, and it's kind of beat up. But this one's nice. This is number 2, and it's in good shape. Really nice. Another reprint. I might have mentioned this before. I know I have. I only buy old comic books. It's very rare that I will buy anything new. I will buy new books or graphic novels occasionally, but it doesn't happen anymore. I don't buy any new comics from the big two, from Marvel or DC. It's been years since I've done that, and that's because the quality of the comics has declined so greatly that I far prefer to read back issues that I have never read before, and to work on completing my collection. And that's the story. But that's nothing new. There's plenty of guys that are doing the exact same thing. All right, let's look at some humor magazines. These are these humor magazines that I purchased that were influenced by Tom Smith. And I feel like oh no, there it is. Wow. I was going to say I feel like I'm missing something, but it's right here. And honestly, so the reason why I thought I was missing this is because it's comic size and it wasn't with the other comics. And I honestly really wanted this this book. This is Boffo Laughs number 2. Now, this isn't a great copy or anything, and it's not a rare book, so hopefully more of these will pop up for people that want them. But you know, this is the main reason why I purchased this, is I learned about this on Gratu's stream with Tom Smith, and I saw this back cover and I had to get it. But I know other people are also going to want this comic after seeing that video of Gratu's. So no worries, guys. There's plenty more Boffo Laughs number 2 out there. Let's save Sick for last, because I got an issue of Sick. All right, Cracked. The 14th Annual Humor Explosion, Fall of 1979. All right. This looks nice. I'm looking forward to reading this. I only have a couple issues of Cracked that I had, that I bought as a kid that I've kept. I was more of a Mad guy. I mean, that's what I bought every month was Mad. So I have a lot more Mads and National Lampoons, but I don't have any Cracked. Satan's Campaign to Promote Hell. That looks great. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this a lot, man. This looks great. Cracked. Here's another one. This is Cracked number 121. America's Favorite Laugh Break. We got a lot of, well, let's see, that's David Carradine from Kung Fu. I see Billy Jack. There's the Three Musketeers. Maybe that movie was just out. And then there's Steve Austin. Really cool cover by John Severin. Looking forward to reading these. Tear this poster down. Very cool. Excited about that. Now I have something that I've never owned before that was also influenced by Tom Smith on Gratu Orloff, and that is an issue of Sick. I've never owned an issue of Sick. Now I think maybe my cousins might have had Sick. That would be the only person that I would have seen this, where I would have got this. So this is Sick number 49, or where I would have seen one of these. This is cool. I'm really looking forward to reading this. December 1966. Great thinking, Chief. Submerging in the YWCA pool. Okay, all right. I like that. What's going on here? That's kind of creepy. Yeah, so Sick. I'm looking forward to this, man. I really am. And the last thing, man, last but not least, that's for sure, is I was talking about this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, and I decided to check to see if I could find one. And they had it, so I bought it. This was one of the first you know, this was the beginning, 1975. This calendar was the beginning of my lifelong love affair with Marvel Comics and the Marvel superheroes. And I had this in 1975, and I absolutely loved it. And this one is in really good shape. It looks pretty good. Look at that, you guys. This takes me back. So I hadn't owned this, obviously, since, you know, I was a kid, and it was gone. I used some of these to stick up as posters and things like that, you know. But it just got thrown away. And that's sad. But now I have this new one, and kind of part of the impetus for buying this new one was that I'm going to be moving into a new house soon. And I was just telling myself, I was like treating myself. I was like, all right, you're going to buy this 75 calendar so you can put it up in your new house. Oh my gosh, look at this. I haven't seen these images since like 1975, you guys. So this calendar was great. All these dates have all these funny little cool things on them. Things about members of the bullpen, Marvel bullpen, the Marvel creators, and then things about the Marvel heroes themselves. Look at this amazing. Oh, that's so cool. That John Romita, Luke Cage is freaking awesome. Man, it's like I'm remembering the images as we look at the calendar, you guys, because I saw these. I mean, this was up on my wall in my room in 1975. Oh man, Barry Smith Conan. Look at that. So cool, you guys. Look at that. A lot of these are John Romita, I'm noticing. Look at that. That's just a great image. Happy July 1st, everybody. And thank everybody for their service. 4th of July is coming up. That's great. Bring on the bad guys. That's so cool. This is this Kirby Thor, and they look painted almost. I mean, maybe that was they had, I don't know. Oh, this one is so great. Look at this. The Marvel monsters, there they are, and it's nice to see Man-Thing included in there. I love Man-Thing. There's the Man Without Fear, Daredevil. And the last one for Christmas, we get old J. Jaws. There he is, the Incredible Hulk. Don't get him mad, because if he gets mad, he just gets stronger. Alright, so that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, looking at my order that came in today from my comic shop. And thanks for watching, and have a great day, and enjoy your summer, and I'll talk to you guys later.